Welcome back to High on the Spectrum, a podcast hosted by none other than me, Sullivan, and my autistic brother, Finn.
Hello.
But we're joined by someone else. Finn, please be quiet. I'm hosting.
Mm-hmm.
We are joined by someone else today, a dear friend, perhaps the dearest, Aaron Ciolek.
Hi, everybody. That's me. I'm the guy.
Look at how prepped he is. Aaron, you are the first guest where you're the first guest with a microphone. Let's be honest here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Right? That's true, right, Finn?
I don't know. I don't remember Aiden's setup.
He had a very cheap mic, but he did technically have a microphone.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just realized this is episode 10.
This is episode 10.
Maybe we should start with that. In order to celebrate episode 10, I have some pretty good news about the podcast.
What's your news about the podcast, Sullivan?
We're kind of blowing up on TikTok.
Really?
A complete 180 has happened. Before we get into, I'm gonna just take a brief glance at our TikTok page, and just kind of bask in how well we're doing.
Okay. I guess I should vamp over this. Well, Aaron is our guest, and Aaron is a friend of mine, especially I would say from middle school into high school, and on into the future. Aaron and I have done a lot of shows together, both as actors and also me directing him. He was in our short film Down for Whatever, which Sullivan still hasn't posted on the YouTube. I would love to see that posted on the YouTube.
It'll be up soon.
Yeah, that's exciting. Aaron's great in it. He plays a dead body.
Aaron makes that fucking movie. My favorite shot in that movie is when they're dragging him. Oh my God, that is hilarious. A little sneak peek there for you guys. You now know someone gets dragged.
Aaron gets dragged.
Yeah, it happens to be me. I'm the guy.
I just meant like character-wise. I'm more character-focused than performer-focused.
Yeah, I mean, I love performances.
So this is really exciting.
Okay.
I turned to my TikTok page. I switched the accounts from my personal to the High on the Spectrum account. Go ahead and follow us over on TikTok. We post the same exact clips we post on our Instagram, but 55 notifications coming.
Whoa.
Ooh. Not too shabby. After what video went kind of viral? I don't want to say viral, but it did pretty well. Was the video about us having no TikTok following anymore.
Oh, exciting.
People apparently really gravitated. That got us 6 new followers.
Oh, wow.
To bring our grand total to 19.
Wow.
So in 10 episodes over a year and a half, we've massed a following of 19 people on our TikTok.
But really, we didn't have the TikTok until this year.
That's true. We had the TikTok at episode 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got 6 new followers off that video, but it's the comments.
Yeah, we got to read the comments.
That really did it for me. This one. All right, first of all, that video has 77 likes and 1,379 views.
Wow.
Not terrible. Look at these comments. Just found you guys randomly. Definitely getting a follow.
For real?
That is a genuine comment that we got on our page.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And it got a like. By someone.
This has to be someone we know.
No, it's not. None of these people I know. I don't know any of them. And then here's another one. I'll be another TikTok comment. What's your favorite strain? Starting to talk about weed.
Ooh. You should respond.
I know. I need to respond. Another person, random person. Hello, I'm smoking when I find this. So what's up? Awesome.
All right.
Like that's just an internet comment right there. Like that is purebred internet. This one, Finn, you have your Spectrum membership is growing after this one.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I am also on the Spectrum. Where do I sign up to be co-host? Random person. Already wanting to hijack our show and take over.
One of you is losing a job, I guess, bro.
We can have him on. We can.
And the last two comments I read each have 5 likes from people I don't know. Is that not
crazy.
kind of amazing?
That is amazing.
Yes. So yeah. Hopefully we'll get some good clips so everyone be on their A game so that this could be our job someday.
Right.
Please.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
But yes, now that we've jerked ourselves off a little bit more, let's get to our guest who's just been kind of sitting here listening to us. So
Hey, guys.
sorry, Aaron.
Nah, man, you're all good. Don't even worry about
I'm going to get high. Finn, you continue talking.
Well, I introduced Aaron, and we'll have Aaron introduce himself once we get to the interview section. I did want to talk about the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
okay.
And my just this like feeling of dread that's set in this week about living in America and the world.
Yep.
It's definitely bad what they're doing to Jimmy Kimmel with regard to canceling his show because of fear of government retaliation about what he said, really just reporting on the facts of what Donald Trump said.
That's got to be the craziest thing to me, is like what got him canceled was bizarre.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't like what you're seeing on Twitter and Instagram and stuff where people are like you talked about last week, where people are like actually like celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk and stuff like that, which people can have their opinions about that and whatever.
Right.
But that's not what Jimmy Kimmel did.
Right. I was watching a video today of like, I think it was like different senators reacting to the Jimmy Kimmel cancellation. And they were all like, well, what he said was just like irresponsible and crazy and like totally absurd. I'm like, it really is not though.
Donald Trump is not mourning this guy. Donald Trump clearly doesn't care about Charlie Kirk. That's all he said. That's what he said, was that Donald Trump clearly doesn't care about Charlie Kirk.
Right.
So that's
which he clearly didn't, because
yeah.
I mean, there's that famous clip is crazy.
Very
yeah,
good.
it's been good.
It's very good.
We're building this thing. Yeah,
it's crazy. But yeah, I definitely beyond the Jimmy Kimmel thing, I will say, and I'll give the floor to Aaron in a second here because I want to hear what Aaron has to say about it. But there was a Twitter war between two of our congresswomen. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but I'm on Twitter, and there was a woman named Ilhan Omar, if I'm pronouncing that name right, and a woman named Nancy Mace, who I've heard of before. I think is a pretty outspoken conservative congresswoman. She was accusing Ilhan Omar of being an illegal immigrant, I believe, because she said something about Charlie Kirk. And I mean, this is a congresswoman, so she's not an illegal immigrant, right? Because you have to get vetted to be a congresswoman. She was born in Somali.
But that's a territory of the United States.
Is that true? I don't even know that much about it. Okay.
No
But
No idea.
I don't think it is, but she is a citizen now and is
Sure.
a congresswoman. And but then this woman decides, and I think this kind of sums up what the issue is at this point, because I really have had I've been thinking about the Charlie Kirk thing a lot because it's fascinating to me. This congresswoman responds by saying Nancy Mace needs to go to rehab and is unfit to be a congresswoman. And I'm sitting here on my phone watching my Congress people talk to each other like this. And I'm thinking your whole job is supposed to be on good terms with one another. Right?
Right.
Your whole job is to get other people to agree with you on things that would be the common good for the country. And instead you're trying to win a Twitter fight.
Yeah.
Right? You're sacrificing that for a Twitter fight. And I get that it's like, what Nancy Mace is saying is bad in the first place and that she shouldn't say that. But there is a completely lost, taking the high road has just gone completely out the window. No one is willing to do it anymore because everybody on each side thinks of the people on the other side as so inherently evil that they're not even worth treating as a person anymore or like trying to bridge a connection with. And that's, you see that with the Charlie Kirk thing where it's like all the people on the left are like, you guys didn't mourn the Minnesota lawmaker like you're mourning Charlie Kirk, the Minnesota lawmaker that got assassinated, or the kids that were in the school shooting on the same day as Charlie Kirk, who I think that shooting, nobody was killed.
That's true.
But you're not having the same reactions to these things that you're having to Charlie Kirk. And then the people on the right are saying you're not having the same reaction to Charlie Kirk that you're having to these other things. And so it's just two people pointing at each other going, you're a hypocrite. You have to do my thing before I'm willing to do your thing. You have to change before I'm willing to change. But no one is going to change that, because if you're completely unwilling to change without other people changing, if everybody has that mentality, nobody's changing.
Yeah.
And that is not a good place for our government to be in, I feel. Our government, even, it was shocking to me that even like congresswomen that I've never heard of before are like completely ignoring their jobs to finger point at each other publicly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's also a problem with, having unqualified individuals in seats in places they shouldn't be. That's been a problem for the last, and you can say unqualified in like a party sense, but I'm talking unqualified just in like a general sense. Like if you don't have the maturity to, be a united front with your position in office, you shouldn't have been elected there in the first place. But that's been happening. I mean, dude, there's been so much drama with the Senate and House for however long, like away from this specific instance you're talking about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Finn, you go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, like, I think, you're seeing the influence of Trump as a political figure, like what that figurehead has been able to rile up is now the blueprint for how people on lower levels of government or other levels of government are trying to get attention to get elected. I was talking to Olivia about the Twitter war thing this morning, and she's like, well, yeah, if you get 160,000 likes on your tweet as a representative in Congress, you're more likely to get reelected, because people
Right.
are going to remember you from your tweet and be like, oh, I agreed with what she said. She had such a great clapback to that Republican. Boom.
I think that is kind of a thing too, is like, I don't know, when Trump ran for president the first time around, he was kind of the first politician, and people praised this about him at the time. I remember, at least. He's just real. You know, he doesn't like cut corners. He'll say what's on his mind.
Right.
Now, because he won the presidency twice now, everyone thinks that the key to like getting a vote or influencing someone like you have to be the loudest and the most sort of scandalous while still pretending like you're, being respectful. But it's like at a certain point it just doesn't work, because then
they don't even pretend to be respectful anymore.
Nope.
You shouldn't have a congresswoman saying that her coworker, who is an elected government official, is not fit for office, and you shouldn't have a government official saying that they're born in another country and an illegal immigrant and they should be deported. That shouldn't be how you talk to your fellow senators. I wouldn't talk to my coworker at Burger King like that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't post publicly, certainly, or even like talk amongst my coworkers saying like, that bitch is crazy. That bitch needs to, be stripped of her duties and get fired from this job and go to rehab. I wouldn't talk about my coworker like that, even if I felt kind of that it was true. If it was a really big problem, I would bring it up in, what Nancy Mace did do was that she actually held a vote to have this Omar woman stripped of her duties and fired from Congress, basically, which thank God lost, because that would be crazy, obviously, to get her fired on the basis of being an illegal immigrant when she's not an illegal immigrant. But, I don't know how much I would want her to be my senator or whatever, my representative.
Right.
Because she in turn is just doing the same thing. And that's kind of always been my problem with like AOC, is that she seems very into the drama with stuff like that. She seems very into the
I think she thrives off that shit.
Yeah, she's a very public facing figure. One of the reasons I loved Joe Biden so much is because he was, and I really did love Joe Biden, I think a lot more than the average person, is because he was just like a politician. He had his idiosyncrasies as a public figure, but like policy wise, he just kind of did what normal politicians do and was like all about bringing both sides together.
He was like old school.
Yeah,
he was, because he won with the Obama administration, and
right?
Kind of like, I think yeah. I mean, the shift in political tone over the last 25 years has been very quick, I would say. I mean, or not even 25 years, like 15 years.
Yeah.
Just like, whoa. But yeah, Biden was quiet. Biden didn't like get into screaming matches. He kind of pulled it out perfectly. And to be honest, I think Trump kind of pulled it out perfectly, especially when he was running for his first term. He was just the right amount of like risque at the time, like just like, because you'd be in jail, like making like little off comments, but nothing that was like earth shattering. He wasn't like, your fucking husband slept with, his secretary, Hillary, you fucking loser. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just like, it's like, if I was president, I'd throw you in jail. And then, Or there's that one where he's like, he hears there's like a dog that barks, and he goes, "What was that?" And someone in the audience goes, "Hillary," and he goes, "Oh, it's Hillary." Like, it was different. It was different, and
It's
even
different from how he ended up being.
Yeah, and even he has kind of transitioned. I think he started it, but then I think it was other people who maybe influenced it even more, and now it's reached this odd height. But Biden, when he debated Trump and won, he was pulling out a little of that. He was like telling Trump to shut up and like shit like that. And people felt like there is a middle ground where it's like, oh, okay, he's being assertive, like, he's being serious. He's not being the most respectful, but like you see that he's trying to be respectful. He just kind of reached his.
Yeah, well, also Biden was pushed around for how many years prior? Like, dude was putting up with his shit for a long time.
Right.
Trump was constantly throwing shit at fucking Biden, dude. And yeah, I mean, I'm impressed Biden kept his patience as long as he did.
Yeah.
Before breaking a little bit,
And, it was a respectful and peaceful transition of power after Biden. Which is old school, I guess, now.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happens in the next 3 years, because I totally forgot that we were less than a year in. I got reminded of that, and I was like, oh, holy shit. Just because this period of my life has felt really long, like, I'm not necessarily like, wow, it is like, wow, so many Trump things have happened, but also just like since January has been a really long time, it's felt like. But it is, I don't know what's going to happen the next 3 years. I really hope we don't just like straight up enter like 1984, and it's because that's where the Kimmel thing seems headed, where it's like, whoa, like we've now gotten 2 television shows canceled over popular television shows canceled over fear of government intervention, which is just like not where you want to be as a society. And I'm scared about it, and I don't know even if we make it through the next 3 years without it becoming that, will we be close enough to it that Trump can get a third term?
Right. That's the big fear.
That's
the big fear, is like, we have to just stay afloat enough, like keep the corruption minimal enough to stop the third term, because it's just not fair at that point. If you change the Constitution and run for a third time, that's just not fair.
The problem is they're already infringing on the Constitution.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, now it's kind of,
it's acceptable.
We don't know. Freedom of what do they call freedom of people gathering in a place, and freedom of assembly. Yeah. And freedom of the press now with the Kimmel stuff and whatever. And the way Trump talks to journalists, where I don't know if you guys saw the clip of him talking to the Australian journalist, where
I did see that.
He was like, you're embarrassing your country or something like that, and I'm gonna talk to your president and get you fired from your job, which is a crazy thing to say to a journalist, I would say. Not what you want your president to be saying to the media in a country with freedom of press. So it's super scary, and that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I think at some point you gotta talk about it. And I keep to myself with a lot of these things for the most part. I have not been like speaking up on every issue and all that. Like, the stuff with Gaza is really bad. And
God, yes.
I kept to myself with that, because I was like, that's, out of my control, and I can't, but if they're going to come for our own country and affect our lives now, I gotta say something, and that might be selfish, but you know, you got at some point you just got to stand up for it.
Yeah,
So,
it's never too late to care and sympathize with the issue that's going on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it doesn't,
Right.
as long as because it's fucking awful. It's insane.
Aaron, who are you?
Aaron, do you want to tell us about yourself?
Sure, man.
Let's smoothly transition into the Aaron Ciolek interview. Finn usually hosts these kind of interviews, and yeah, very exciting.
Sure.
Very needed intro. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
interrupting Aaron before he's about to start talking.
Aaron, tell us about yourself.
Well, actually,
There it is.
never mind. Aaron?
So,
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you covered a lot of it, but just general like what I am, who I be. I am a 23-year-old, living it up in the city. Recently reemployed after being unemployed for about a month. Enjoying my time. I am a streamer, actor. What else do I do? I think that's pretty much it now. I'm a streamer and actor. That's all I do in my free time, other than sell cell phones.
Yeah, how is that going?
It's good. At my undisclosed service carrier that I work at, it's been going great. I'm having a great time, and I'm not able to earn commission on anything yet, but I've been able to survive. I finally am able to fix my car. I actually am doing a repair after our podcast today. So my car is going to be in pristine order again, and just, dude, I'm like duding it up. I'm living the most basic dude life, dude. Living on my own. I got a cat. I'm working on my car, I'm just living it, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm just doing it, dude.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you got a good setup going. Your apartment is super nice, and you've got a good job now, and
Yeah,
I am jealous and happy for you.
thank you, man. I appreciate
I
it.
know. I sometimes get jealous of you, Aaron.
For my simple lifestyle. I've just been on a break for a year. I've been trying to simplify everything as much as possible, and then next year shit's gonna go crazy again. I
Yeah.
just need a little bit of a breathing room.
Yeah, get everything in order.
Correct.
What do you
That's
have
what
planned for
that's
next
what I
year?
really admire. Excuse me, Finn.
Sorry.
That's what I really admire is like, I don't know. You've been very diligent always, I think, about like taking care of yourself and like doing what needs to get done. Very commendable.
Thanks,
very
bro. I didn't know I was getting gassed up today. This is awesome.
It happens every time there's a
Yeah,
guest.
we're pretty
I
good
just,
about
like
glazing not just
glaze.
ourselves, but our
I
guests.
saw the Tommy clips. I'm well
Especially
aware.
me. Jeez.
Tommy's
Oh my
easy to
God.
glaze.
There's a category of people that are easy to glaze, and it happens to be the people I'm closest friends with. Aaron, very easy to glaze.
Oh my God, bro. Thank you.
You were gonna ask a question though, Finn.
I was gonna, you were saying, we'll wait for that because we do ask him what's life gonna be like in 5 years. So I'm gonna get there.
Great.
But first, what is it like being our friend?
Oh wow, reverse glaze.
Gotcha.
Come on me now.
So you build me up to where if I say anything
That's
bad, I'm the piece of shit. So that's
Right.
that's the strategy. Gotcha.
It's all a game.
Gotcha. No, I mean, objectively, it's been great. I've known you guys respectively in different degrees, like you said, Finn, and that intro. I've known you since middle school, and there was some hard times, but we've like grown up, dude, I think you guys collectively are some of my most treasured people in my life. You guys have stayed around, helped me out a lot, and I don't know. My life has been crazy. It hasn't always been easy to be afloat, whether it be family dynamics, roommate situations, anything like that. Shit gets fucking chaotic, and you guys have always been able to offer assistance, support. You guys are rocks in this sea of chaos, and I appreciate you guys. And also, you guys have helped foster a lot of my interest in movies, and some of the greatest conversations we've had have been regarding like one of my biggest interests, which is movies. So You guys are great to be friends with.
Wow, thank you. I wasn't expecting that.
That was profound.
Thanks, guys.
I would have
is-
bet the house on you going sarcastic with it. I would.
Nah. I got to be genuine with that one.
Well, I appreciate it.
Damn. Wow. Hold on. Let me just take a moment really quick.
See, I'm gonna outgas you up. If you're gonna make me gas you up, I'm gonna do it better. That's the idea. So,
All right. I'll be back. I'll be back with something.
cool, man.
Glaze competition.
We're joy baiting.
Straight up flirting, bro.
Honestly, bro.
Okay, I'll be back.
I was gonna call it jerkmate ranked. We're glazing each other.
I'm currently Grandmaster, by the way.
That's crazy.
Grandmaster Vader, baby.
I'm gold 3.
Ooh, get those numbers up, bro. Oh shit.
What was I gonna say? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Aaron? What are your plans? You alluded to plans earlier for
yeah. So as of next lease, so pretty much a year from now today, I want to be financially stable enough to invest in a new car. That's one of my big plans, like something to finance because I can't buy a car up front, but like something new that'll last me a long time. And I'm going to start doing one of my lifelong things of self-discovery, essentially solo road tripping to places. So I've always wanted to go to Washington, and that's one of the other things. Ideally, I would like to see if it works out, and I'd like to permanently move up to Washington State because I admire the state. I want to live nearby the city, beach, and forest. So essentially, I can get anything at any time. You know what I mean? If I want the city, it's close. So point is, it's a good environment, yada yada. But my biggest goal right now is just to I got moving out experience. That was the goal for the last 2 years, living here at the apartment, get experience what it's like to move out, be independent, stuff like that. I feel like I'm ready to take that next journey to essentially take an extended tour, whether it be a month. I'm hoping a month long, and just see where the world takes me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I had no clue. I feel like I talk to you pretty consistently.
Yeah, well, this was something that was more so made in light of realizing, like, prior to everything, like Aiden moving away, my friend Isaac moving away, my friend Justin, our boy moving away, Noah moving away. So everyone in my life has moved. Josh Klein, like all of these people have moved away. And I'm like, and you guys, like you guys are respectfully also people that have moved away. So it's like, shit, I've always wanted to do it. Now's the time of my life to do it.
That's true. No time like the
Why do
present.
things have to change, man? You're making me realize that like everyone is gone. Like everybody.
Not in a bad way. Think of it in a good way though.
Yeah, not even in a bad way.
Everyone is making their goals happen. That's why it's like, well, why the fuck would I wait? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm not pursuing education any further, so I don't have the same like drive to go to like California for school or anything like that. So I'm like, what's my goal? I don't know. Nature, beaches, the driving. I don't know.
Hey, California also has all of that going on.
I know. And well, if I take it to Washington, I'm literally going and touring that entire strip.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I might try Canada too. I don't know how it is that side of Canada though. I don't know.
Oh, sure.
Not familiar.
Yeah, I've always been intrigued by Canada.
Hey, maybe you can join me.
I've heard I would love to go on a trip with you. I mean, I don't know how, solo your trip needs to be, but I'm always down for a good road trip.
Oh, we'll go. I'll pick you up. We'll go up to Oregon, then I'll come back, and then I'll go back the rest of the way.
Dude, because I really want to get to Oregon.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to see out there, dude.
They have the fucking Goonies beach there.
Holy shit!
I want to see that Goonies beach.
The Gooners going to the Goonies,
dude. The Gooning beach is crazy.
It's where the Goonies gooned.
They came on that sand.
Whoa.
Oh,
we're talking about Goonies, right?
Yeah.
Go.
Awesome.
Do you remember
classic?
Do you remember that crazy moment in the Goonies where?
No, I can't say. Never seen it before. I've actually never seen the Goonies before, by the way. Fun fact.
Dead ass, you haven't seen the Goonies?
Never seen the Goonies, bro.
Fucking Christ.
It's one of the most important, beloved, most famous movies of all time, according to Sullivan.
Yeah, technically my parents showed me
to
when
a
I
lot
was
of
like,
people. That's something we should bring up really quick. Audience, decide this.
Is the
Is-
Goonies on the same level as Back to the Future
In terms of like
all-time
being
belovedness?
Yeah, all-time beloved. Like, oh, if you have a kid, you gotta show them Goonies. Like, that's quintessential. You get shown that as a kid. Does it fit into that category? Yay or nay? Let us know. I
Clip
might,
that.
there's a poll feature on Spotify. I might finally utilize that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We should do a poll every episode somehow.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we're trying to. We got to think of more shit to do on this show.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of something the other day. Man, I can't remember what it was. It was like a game we could play.
Think of it. Let me know.
It was.
Kahoot?
It was. No.
We're just sitting there. I put triangle. I
No,
put
it was-
square, bro. It was circle.
I'm not going to remember what it was. But
All right. Well,
was-
that's
it was a
fine
game.
because we have other things to get to.
yeah,
My Goonies thing turned into a Kahoot joke.
I like that.
We went way off.
we just have real conversations.
We just have real conversations, man. It's really not an issue. Just kind of, it's refreshing, I think.
Every single week, I when I'm picking out clips, every single week there's a clip or two
Where we
that's
say
just
that.
us going. We have real conversations, and we think we're
So
being
funny.
really funny.
That's got to be your thing, though. You have to say it every single podcast.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm saying you got to do a clip every single podcast.
You don't
That's
get
what
the clips every time with that.
I think so.
Not every time.
Well, I definitely did this
That
week.
now means as long as there's one time where you did,
I know.
I'm
I
good.
know. Well, it's not like we're gonna check anyway.
Dude, I don't know if it just picked up your eye roll. I don't know who it's going to focus on, but that was such a zesty little eye roll you did in response to me.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Not in a
didn't
bad way, in like a super funny way.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I love to come across as zesty.
like your favorite type of barbecue sauce. You've been eating zesty your whole life.
It's true. You are what you eat.
Zesty Dave's barbecue sauce.
Awesome.
We're waiting for the barbecue sauce part to develop in you. The zestiness is appearing.
Yep.
Now
All
the
right.
barbecue sauce will happen. You got to let me go.
You gotta let me go.
You got to stop me.
Aaron.
What's popping, bro?
So Sullivan asked me to come up with new questions for you. So I did my
Ooh.
best to come up with a couple of new questions.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
hype.
You guys, I feel like you're plotting or something.
No,
dude.
I have no
This
idea.
laughter is concerning.
Where were you on January 6th, 2020? No.
Fifth
thank
Amendment.
God. Oh my God. I was like, bro, we're getting too political on this show. I meant
No.
to say the political tally is now at 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it's at 4 now.
I think it's at
4
4.
episodes we've gotten political.
We got to watch ourselves.
But Aaron, you starred as Sam Bick in my production of Assassins. You were in the ensemble of Merrily Roll Along, and you played, you ended up playing Rue. We didn't initially cast you as Rue. You took over.
Yeah.
And you played Terry, if I'm remembering that name correctly, and you played Mr. No, not Shepherd. What was Beth's maiden name? You were Beth's dad. Do you remember her maiden name? That was your character's name?
No, but I was Beth's dad. You know.
Yeah. And you were fantastic, by the way. And then you played Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs, which people will actually know what that means.
Phenomenal.
You were Steve Buscemi.
performance.
You were fucking fantastic. in all three shows, you were fantastic. My personal favorite is probably you in Assassins. I think that performance is one of the best performances that I've ever been associated with. But I came up with this question. Do you have any fond memories or lessons or takeaways from our time working together?
I mean, yeah. One of the big ones that first comes to my mind is just inspiration wise, because I can kind of give you a little bit of everything. When I first got into directing myself, as you know, I had worked with you like I think 2 times up to that point, and then I went and studied in college a bit, and you know that became one of my passions. But prior to that, a lot of your style is what I implemented in my first time at GCC, specifically collaboration, because I feel like you were always good about that. Like especially with how you gave notes, you always gave notes, open conversation really well, and it was just it was always friendly to work with you. You weren't impossible to talk to, which a lot of directors, especially working in college, are not easy to talk to. And it was a very jarring experience to come from such a positive experience to negative, and it kind of helped me understand what it means to be an effective communicator as well as an effective director. And that kind of branches into the performer side of things, where it's like you help foster a lot of confidence, because in high school I didn't have that, because in late high school my confidence was shattered for a lot of reasons. And I don't know, coming into those productions, it was like, okay, I can do this outside of an educational setting, and just, you know, I don't know. You were kind of my branch into the professional world, semi-professional, I guess, but either way.
Well, thank you. I think Sullivan, that Aaron is far and away winning the Glaze session.
I know. I mean, I can't even.
It's crazy,
dude. My tubes be empty.
But I appreciate that. Aaron, what's your favorite role that you've played? This is just off the dome, but what's your favorite role?
Historically? For a while it was Sam Bick, but I have to really think about it for a second, because there's been
can I just say, you as Sam Bick was unfucking believable.
Thanks, man.
Your monologues in that show. That was my favorite part to watch every night, because I was running camera, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. An Aaron monologue. Because that's where you excel, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You are, whether you like it, like, you're not a traditional memorizer.
No.
But you just, like, you understand the essence, and you learn, like, what it's about. And that really comes through in the emotional part, you know, because it doesn't quite matter if you hit it word for word all the time, you know.
Right.
You have this ability to still make it sound like it is something that was written, but it isn't.
Well, and partially with my memorization style, I've realized unintentionally, like, because of what you said, the essence, I end up like making the words real for the character, because I know the essence. So in the moment, I'm not going to remember word for word, you know, every fucking connecting word for whatever the fuck. And I'll just throw it out there, and then it's the real thoughts, because that's what you have to do to get the essence of a line. Because I fucking, dude, playwrights would hate me. If a playwright actually ever saw my shows, they'd be like, dude, that is not what I wrote. But in a good way, you know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, well, this might be better, you know, whatever. I appreciate it.
No, but I mean, I always remember, I use the story of you in Reservoir Dogs anytime I'm in an interview.
Can I just stop real quick and say that you in Reservoir Dogs, Aaron, unfucking believable.
Yeah. I was also going to say that might be my favorite role to date, just so you know. This one you're about to talk about.
Cool.
You in that show are so good. Again, another one where you kind of like, you capture the essence. And I want to ask you something, because, you know, you had seen Reservoir Dogs prior to that, right?
Yeah, I think twice.
What was it like? I know that this is something that a lot of, you know, even big actors talk about, is like when you're doing a rendition of a character. I see this a lot in Star Trek news, because they always are recasting people in Star Trek. What is that like? Like, did you? I know some people like to avoid it. I know other people like to consume it, and I don't know. What was your process with that?
Yeah, well, in my situation, it was unavoidable. You know what I mean? Like someone will come into a role and they're like, I'm not going to read the source material. Unfortunately, I was already familiar with it. You know, so the option became, well, I know what the character is thinking, and I think that that's always the default for me, no matter what, whether it be a character that existed beforehand or a character that's original for a play I just read. It's always like, what are they thinking? And with Mr. Pink, it's like I've seen it enough times. I know what his thought process is, and that's kind of what we dissected a bit, Finn, when we were working on it. Was like, he's the by the book guy. That's his thing. And just like where his, like, because where all of them have their own unique element, they're all different aspects of what it means to commit this crime, and what his aspect represented, and like being underqualified but wanting to be locked in. You know what I mean? Because like he didn't know what was right, but he made decisions. He was the decision maker. Whether or not people listened to him, that's what he wanted to do, and just things like that of that nature, and just kind of the motivation of your characters makes them as realistic as they need to be. And as long as the audience buys it, because I'm not trying to be Steve Buscemi. And if you're coming to see a play production of this and you think I'm going to be Steve Buscemi, you're stupid. That's not going to happen.
Right.
Like, so as long as I made the character aligned with the one that was previous, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean yeah, I think, I mean, our show, if I can just riff about Reservoir Dogs for a second, like our production of that show really ran the gamut of people like knowing the show, where it was like you were like a super fan of the show or of the movie, and you were like, I would love to be Mr. Pink. If you let me be Mr. Pink, I would love to do that. And I let you, and was very happy to do so. But then you had people, I mean, Sullivan was going to be in it, was going to be a super fan of the show, and then Sullivan had to drop out, unfortunately. But then we had the total reversal with Josh taking over as Mr. Blonde, which was just like, I can see people looking at that production of Reservoir Dogs and seeing Josh in it and being like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Aaron, I don't think I've ever really talked to you about Josh's performance in Reservoir Dogs. I don't know what you think of it. I know Sullivan is a little bit iffy on it, at a minimum, because it's just so different from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different character, and it's one that's so important that it kind of changes the whole tone of the play.
Right.
And I agree with that.
And it worked because I think the rest of the show also kind of fit that tone better.
Right. Everybody ran with it. Josh came in, and everybody picked up what he was putting down and ran with it. And it really saved the show. Because I think everybody would have picked up what you were putting down, because everybody went into the process knowing the movie and thinking about the movie. And there were a couple people, like, I don't think Max knew the movie very well. I don't think Alec had ever seen the movie. So like there were definitely, like, there was people not knowing the movie, but Dean and Jonah were big fans of the movie, and they were the leads, and Aaron was a big fan of the movie. He was one of the big leads. So when Josh comes in and is doing like whatever, it would be very easy for them to be like, whoa, what is this? But because you guys are such good actors, you just picked it up and went, okay, this is what you're giving me, and I'm going to respond to it. And it created a new tone for the show that kind of let it stand on its own, separate from the movie. Because the movie's funny, but the show was, I think, just straight up a comedy at a certain point with dramatic elements.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: I still have the script because I recently organized my files, and it's literally it's on demand right here, dude.
Do you mark up your scripts? Do you have anything written in there?
So context-wise, this is actually the one that Sullivan had that I was supposed to give to Josh, but Josh didn't need it. So it lived in the back of my Mercury, my old car, and then when I moved in here, so it's marked up from Sullivan.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see that.
I've also got Reservoir Dogs screenplay.
Oh,
I'm the only one who doesn't have it.
Lock in, dude.
Wait, that is my screenplay,
That
huh?
is your script that I was supposed to give to Josh, but he said he didn't need it, so I had it this whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, lore.
Very cool. Do I have any notes in there, or is it just highlighted things?
Let me double check. I saw a couple annotations. Let me read alive.
Ooh, let's see what I was thinking about as an actor.
So it's the line.
Oh, go ahead.
It's the line that says, "I said, are you gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?" Next to it, you have something wrote less like, I don't know what it means.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yep.
That would have been something probably pretty cool.
Sullivan did like literally months of rehearsal for this virtually with everybody else, because I was in New York. So we did virtual rehearsals where we would all read through the script and I would give notes. And then we did a week of in-person rehearsals, a little over a week of in-person rehearsals. And Sullivan was not able to be there for any of that, right? You missed.
Yeah, because I believe you started rehearsals after Christmas and I got mono Christmas morning.
Oh, okay.
That was my big gift that year, was vomiting on all my presents. Do you remember that?
No.
I literally finished opening all the presents, and mother and father did their signature, like, well, that was a lot of fun. Like, that was really nice. We're going to go to bed. And I was just sitting there and I went, I think I'm going to throw up. I just started throwing.
I have no memory of that at all.
You may have been somewhere, maybe using the restroom.
Oh. Okay.
But great moment.
Yeah, that's crazy. Good times. Reservoir Dogs was a good time. I'm proud of it.
Me too,
would love to do another show. I was thinking this week about how I could, because I just got a job, which means I'm going to have some money that I'm going to first and foremost be putting into this feature that I'm in the process of rewriting, which I'm making good progress on again. Thank God. That was zesty. I felt that.
Thank God.
I know.
Oh my Lord. Zest count 2.
but
not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not that there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I was thinking about if I have extra money, which I'm sure I won't have, but putting on a production of Cabaret at some point wherein I was like, somebody has to have done this, because this is so obvious that like somebody has to have done this. But wherein you do the opening number, which is Willkommen, and they do Willkommen and Bienvenue, welcome, and he's got the German accent, and it takes place in 1940s Germany, or 1930s Germany, and it's about the rise of the Nazi Party, and I would, at the end of the opening number, he would put on the like a red, white, and blue suit with the like, basically he'd look like Uncle Sam, and he would do the rest of the show like that. And you would have the scenes, because the way the show is set up is there's scenes that some of them have songs, and then there's like these performance numbers that are at the cabaret that are the MC character doing like the money song, and if you could see her through my eyes, and like Willkommen, and all those songs that are like commentary on what's going on in the show. But all of those songs would be set in America. So you would have all these scenes of 1940s Germany, and then you would have the cabaret be modern America with and all the characters would be played by the performers in the cabaret, so you wouldn't, those would be connected, that sort of thing. But that was just something I thought of this week.
I like that a lot.
Thanks, Aaron.
I mean, I don't know
too.
this show. I don't know the show well enough to offer like specific feedback, but I know generally with it, and as you described, and given what you've given me, I think it's great. You should do
it. Thanks, Aaron. I would love to do it. Dean's talked to me about it before. He's like, I want to be the MC, which is like, I would not cast him as the MC necessarily, but I would be
could
super
do it.
intrigued to see what he would do with it because he's so talented. You know, but
Yeah.
at a certain point, you're up against Jared Barbie, maybe, and that would be,
That's
that's tough too.
Yeah,
Who would
you should
I
just.
be then?
Ooh.
Who would Solomon be? I don't know. You could be.
Were you not gonna include me? Did you not think about me being in
I
this
didn't.
show?
I didn't think about you. I was gonna say before. I would still love to get you to do the producer in Singing in the Rain, or even better, one of the best casting ideas I've ever had: Sullivan as Frankenstein's monster in Young Frankenstein, and have Sullivan go da 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 da.
That would be pretty epic.
No one would deliver that better than Sullivan. And he's huge, and he's, can be like this grumpy monotone thing, and then do, I won't say the word, but a voice that would sound like certain kinds of people.
like the halls in elementary school.
Yeah, when they would intermix certain other groups that may take buses of a different size to class.
That's great.
And they have like separate recess times.
Yeah.
So as to prevent us from having to interact with such.
Is that true? Did that happen?
Dude, yes.
I didn't remember that at
Is that
all.
not odd?
It's so
That is
odd, dude.
Yeah. I wish they wouldn't do
Like
that.
I look back a lot on like my elementary school years. There's some like
There was some things, man.
systemic issues, very reflective of the conservative neighborhood that was. But like, it was definitely like, ooh, okay. Like looking back, yeah, like they really kept special needs kids like very far away from us, and like,
Yeah, to the point where, well, I had that girl Anais in my class who had. Did you ever know about this girl? I guess you might not know that she exists.
Anais sounds so familiar.
She, well, so I once failed an assignment because I got put in her group. It was me and Jordan McCormick and Anais in Mr. Archer's class, and it was a project on the Civil War, and she did a section about how helpful Martin Luther King Jr. was to the cause of slavery in the Civil War. And we failed the assignment because Jordan and I didn't know. We didn't read through all the book, and we were in 5th grade and we didn't know. And she was like, yeah, Martin Luther King.
That's crazy. That's
Epic.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm sure she was very nice. I don't really remember. Her dad was like involved, but she was very clearly like, even now I remember her being very clearly having some kind of developmental issue. I don't know how severe it was, but she was in my classes like the whole time I was in elementary school.
That's good.
So it might have been a parent thing.
Yeah, maybe. But like the recess thing, I don't get. Like, they never went to our same recess. They always went at different times. That to me is
I
odd.
was never aware of.
That seems like the sort of thing you just would never notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I noticed. I was like, what the hell? Why are they at recess right now?
Mhm.
And I'm in Miss Dowd's singing class.
Crazy.
Do you think Miss Dowd is dead?
That's crazy.
Oh, I don't remember Miss Dowd very well. I mean, I know who you're talking about, but I don't really remember like how old she seemed at the time.
She's probably still alive. My guess is she's probably in her 80s. No, not 80s. Late 70s. Do you have any teachers like that, Aaron? Like, I've never really gotten to hear about your elementary school life.
My elementary school life was chaotic. So I didn't have a lot of teachers I was like super fond of or remember super well from elementary school, just because of as you know, my history and my parents, a lot of my elementary school years was a lot of back and forth and like switching. It was a lot, man. So I didn't really have anyone I was close to.
Yeah, I mean, you all have, as long as I've ever known you, you've cited Justin as kind of like your first friend.
Yeah, well, I had one childhood friend, and I actually was talking to Aiden about this like about a month ago. His name was Scott. He grew up in the same neighborhood as me, and he was the guy that single-handedly got me in to Pokemon. We traded cards together, we played the games together. He was my first friend objectively, but then bro randomly disappeared. I went to his house one day. He was gone. I had no way to contact him, and I have no idea what happened to him.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if he moved to state. I don't know what happened because like we just stopped talking to each other because of like my issues of going back and forth between all my houses and stuff. So I naturally fell out of contact with Scott, and then years go by, and I'm still curious about him, dude, because that guy was cool.
Well, it's kind of crazy because we're on a very successful TikTok page where we could maybe
Yeah, I heard you actually just got to 20 followers. I know you said 19, but during this recording you got to 20.
You followed?
No, but somebody with a similar name may have followed.
That is epic.
Awesome.
No, but what is this kid's name? Maybe we can discover him.
I literally only remember Scott. I don't remember his last name, but if he knew a guy named Aaron and he lived in Arizona, I think those two alone are niche enough to where I'd find him. You are also redheaded, so those are the three things I'm giving you.
Ooh, redhead is big.
Scott is a redhead?
Yeah, redheaded Scott from
that's
Arizona.
Huge, bro.
Got a friend named
Redheaded
Aaron.
Scott.
That
from
narrows it down by a
Arizona.
lot.
Damn, yeah, okay. Well, we expect to hear from Scott pretty soon.
Yeah,
that
dude,
reunion episode's gonna
If
be
we
crazy.
ever cross
Clip
paths,
this.
dude, yeah, clip
it.
casually semi-doxing somebody.
Yes.
The guys semi-dox somebody. Doxing's fine now. Government officials do it.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm American now. We're allowed to do that.
Aaron, what is a dream role or project to work on as an actor?
Two. Can I give you two?
Yeah.
Because I have one as a performer, one as an actor. Oh, sorry, one as a performer, one as a director. I said the same thing twice. Don't talk about it.
That's okay.
Cool. I'm rewinding the screen. So performance-wise, one character I've always related to, and I can actually sing it pretty well, as I think you know, would be Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. That would be.
Yeah.
That's top of my list, even though I'm not a big musical theater. And still at this day, I've done a lot of musicals, but I still think I prefer play side of things. Just Quasimodo's like it's so good. I love every one of his songs. And then directorially, it's a play that I directed for when I got to nationals with my college. When I was competing with directing, it was a show called The Language Archive. And I want to direct it. I want to direct the whole show. It's one of the most beautiful shows I've ever read and directed. It was my magnum opus. I had Noah and Valerie as my two main people. So It was good. Yeah. It was great. Those are my answers.
Very cool.
That is based.
One that I would love to make happen that I assume you would be all over this is to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie and have you play Raphael.
Dude, have me body act every single one of the turtles. Have me play every one of the turtles, bro. I got you. Don't even worry about it. No, I'm actually, funny fact, so with my Hellboy cosplay I'm working on right now, the trench coat, I'm going to be using it for a trench coat Raphael cosplay later down the line.
Based.
Yeah, that's next on the line after Hellboy's done.
Very cool.
Yep.
Aaron, who's your hero?
It's a good question. So for a while, as I think we've talked about, it was Leonardo DiCaprio. I looked up to him a lot as an actor for a long time. And while I do still admire him a lot, it's hard. Things have changed a little bit with DiCaprio to where I'm like, I don't hold him to the same esteem that I once did, but I still respect him. I don't know if I have like, I honestly don't know, guys. I don't think I have a hero. I have Superman. There you go. 2025 Superman, David Cornsweet. I love that
Damn.
guy.
Worst one. Too. That's crazy.
No, I don't know. I mean, when I was young, it would be Spider-Man. So I guess young me would say my hero is Spider-Man, and it will be for a while.
Based.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
My favorite Spider-Man cinematically is Toby. My favorite in the lore of like comics and everything like that is Ben Reilly.
Oh, cool.
I like his design a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know much about his comics, but I remember growing up, I was like, "Damn, this guy is sick as hell. Look at him." He
Yeah.
has, like,
No, I used the Scarlet Spider costume in the video games.
Yeah.
The PS5 ones or whatever. And what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time is Good Will Hunting.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Wow.
Have you seen it?
I have seen Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, I mean, Sullivan have had extended conversations about this movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, man.
It is a good movie.
Yeah, I
Rest
love
in
everything
peace,
about
Robin Williams, man.
it. Yeah.
You know he died recently?
Rest in peace, Robert Redford. Robert Redford died.
Yes.
For real.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Yep.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Cool guy.
Well,
Generals got them in them.
Do you want to play the movie game, Sullivan?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Aaron.
That's what you want to hear. Aaron, how familiar are you with the show?
High on the Spectrum?
Yeah.
I'm the biggest fan. I just followed 3 seconds ago, dude.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my light real quick. First host to walk.
Wow. Damn. I didn't know it was coming on a show where people are caked up like that. God damn. Oh my God. God damn. Oh. Hey man, we kept it together while you were gone.
Yeah.
So you're not familiar with the show at all. Have you listened to a single episode?
No, I watched a lot of the clips though. Like when you guys put them on your stories, like I know I'm familiar with a lot of it. So yeah.
Okay, well, something you will have seen in any clips because it's never entertaining enough. Is the movie game where I am slowly building a list of every movie I've ever seen. And Finn, it used to be we would do 5 years at a time. Holy shit, I can't believe we did that. So sorry. But now we do 1 year every episode. And what year are we at now, Finn?
1936.
1936. So Finn is about to name every film that came out in 1936. And I am going to either say, yes, I've seen it, or no, I have not.
And if we've seen it, we do talk about it.
We talk about it for maybe 5 seconds.
Yeah. And you're welcome to step in and make a joke or say something about.
Yeah.
And we always say at the end of the year, we're going to have an awards show where we pick the only award we know for sure is going to be on the show is the person who was the best guest for the movie game section of the show.
Okay.
That is the coveted award.
That
is the one that requires like effort and skill and
yeah. Well, I'm glad you let me know that there's something in this for me because I was sitting here like you're gonna force me to witness this and there's no like benefit. But now I know. So now I want to participate. Now I'm happy to be here.
Yes, we've had a lot of different people. I think when Aiden was on, he just got on his phone.
Yeah, I think he just
it was just us. So yeah, no pressure, but
who do you think Sullivan, who do you think's in the lead right now? Do you think it's Beckham?
It's got to be Beckham right now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
hey, we'll see how Aaron does. I feel like it's super gettable right now, though.
I think it's up for debate for sure.
Sullivan, have you seen Ceiling Zero?
No.
Have you seen Strike Me Pink?
No.
Augustus the Strong?
No.
The Invisible Ray?
No.
Collegiate?
No.
Anything Goes?
No.
Rosemarie?
Nope.
Next Time We Love?
Nope.
The Petrified Forest.
No.
The Milky Way.
No.
The Bohemian Girl.
Nope.
It Had to Happen.
No.
The Lawless 90s.
No.
Girlfriends.
No.
Follow the Fleet.
No.
Things to Come.
Nope.
The Story of Louis Pasteur.
Nope.
Modern Times.
Oh shit! Oh my god, Modern Times is 1936. Aaron, have you seen Modern Times?
I have not seen Modern Times.
The Charlie Chaplin classic. I saw this in Mr. Jones' film class.
Okay.
I think it's probably Chaplin's best movie. I know that's such a dude bro basic answer, but Modern Times is unbelievable. Charlie Chaplin continues to prove himself as because now we're in the sound era.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are 9 years into sound, and he is still wowing audiences and making huge, social cases and things without using his voice. It's actually insane. And Modern Times is a critique of industrialization, capitalism, the workers' rights, strikes. I mean, it gets it down in the nitty gritty, all with the positive Charlie Chaplin physical comedy scheme, which allows you. I think this is the best kind of movie where you can enjoy it at face value and also enjoy it if you look at it subtextually. I think if a movie can succeed at both, where you can watch that movie and not really even know that it's saying something about this thing. It's just a good, fun movie. It does that, and then it's also oh yeah, there's the famous opening where all the people are walking into the factory, and then it cuts to a bunch of sheep going into a little pen, and it cuts back and forth between the two. Like factory workers are treated like wild animals.
Wow. Uh,
But Modern Times, classic. That might be at the top of my list now.
Wow. What is at the top of your list right now?
Right now, at the top of my list is The Gold Diggers of 1933.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that
Classic.
it's better, though. I think Modern Times, it's also a beautiful love story. Very famous end shot. Classic, just walk off into the sunset. As a Indiana Jones of the Last Crusade fan, I can appreciate a little walk off into the sunset shot.
Yeah.
Why don't we keep going, Finn?
I can too as a Fablemans fan.
You can go fuck yourself.
We'll get to Fablemans someday.
Someday.
Long
2,000
time.
episodes from now.
How about The Prisoner of Shark Island?
No.
Wife versus Secretary.
No.
Mayerling.
Nope.
The Walking Dead.
No. Whoa.
Whoa, they were ahead of the curve on that. Sutter's Gold.
No.
Man of the Frontier.
No.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
No. Based.
Three Godfathers.
Nope.
There was 3 Godfathers.
There were 3 Godfathers.
Holy shit.
It's a prophetic year of movies.
I mean, my lord.
Love Before Breakfast.
Nope.
The Trail of the Lonesome Pine.
No.
These Three.
No.
Silly Billies.
Nope.
The Great Ziegfeld.
No.
Road Gang.
Nope.
Too Many Parents.
No.
Till We Meet Again.
No.
A Message to Garcia.
No.
The Moon's Our Home.
No.
Small Town Girl.
No.
Desire.
No.
The Singing Kid.
No.
Mr. Deeds Goes to Town.
No.
By the Bluest of Seas.
No.
Captain January.
No.
13 Hours by Air.
No.
It's Love Again.
No.
The Case Against Mrs. Ames.
No.
Dracula's Daughter.
No.
Showboat.
No.
Ooh,
Love
wait, I might
in
have seen the
Exile.
showboat.
I've seen the stage musical.
Oh, that's what I'm confusing it with. Never mind.
Yeah, it's based on the stage musical. Love in Exile.
Nope.
Broken Blossoms.
No.
Hearts in Bondage.
No.
Osaka Elegy.
No.
Fury.
No.
Private Number.
Nope.
Bullets or Ballots.
No.
The Last Outlaw.
No.
Secret Agent.
No.
Poppy.
No.
Hearts Divided.
No.
San Francisco.
No.
And we're halfway through. The Devil Doll.
No.
Green Pastures.
No.
Satan Met a Lady.
No.
Poor Little Rich Girl.
Nope.
The Amazing Quest of Ernest Bliss.
No.
Anthony Adverse.
No.
Where There's a Will.
No.
Romeo and Juliet.
No.
East Meets West.
Nope.
Swing Time.
Nope.
The Gorgeous Hussy.
No.
Militiaman Brugler.
No.
The Texas Rangers.
No.
Tudor Rose.
No.
The General Died at Dawn.
Nope.
The Last of the Mohicans.
No.
The Road to Glory.
No.
My Man Godfrey.
No.
Spy of Napoleon.
No.
Dusty Ermine.
No.
The Man Who Changed His Mind.
No.
The Children of Captain Grant.
No.
Dodsworth.
No.
Craig's Wife.
No.
Ramona.
No.
Cain and Mabel.
No.
Yiddle with his fiddle.
Yo, that is incredible. Yiddle with his fiddle? That has to only mean one thing.
Let's see
Unless
what
it, I guess it could be a guy named Yiddle who has a fiddle.
It is a guy with a fiddle.
No. Bummer.
probably not a video of a guy jerking off. Everything is Thunder.
No.
Allá en el Rancho Grande.
No.
Libeled Lady.
No.
The Garden of Allah.
No.
Sisters of the Guion.
Nope.
15 Maiden Lane.
No.
Daniel Boone.
No. Dimples. Nope.
Hopalong Cassidy Returns.
No.
The Charge of the Light Brigade.
Nope.
Crime Over London.
No.
Cesar.
Nope.
Rebellion.
Nope.
Our Relations.
Nope.
Legion of Terror.
No.
Come and Get It.
No.
Rembrandt.
No.
Tarzan Escapes.
No.
A Woman Rebels.
No.
Theodora Goes Wild.
No.
Go West, Young Man.
No.
Intermezzo.
No.
Laburnum Grove.
No.
The Plainsman.
No.
Love on the Run.
No.
Lloyds of London.
No.
Pennies from Heaven.
No.
Men Are Not Gods.
No.
Born to Dance.
No.
The Bold Caballero.
No.
Sabotage.
No.
General Spanky.
No.
Les Bafons.
No.
I hope I pronounced that right. Camille.
No.
Empty Saddles.
No.
Forget Me Not.
No.
The Jungle Princess.
No.
After the Thin Man.
No.
Stowaway.
No.
Gold Diggers of 1937.
Nope.
Let's go with Pancho Villa.
No.
All right. That's 1936.
Aaron. Aaron was laying down, but now he is back.
I never laid down. The fuck?
There is no proof that you did.
No.
It's true.
What, you gonna say you recorded this? Come on.
Well, it wouldn't have. It won't pick you up. The way that
You
this
didn't make any noise.
meeting is recorded. The way this meeting is recorded is that it just highlights one person while they're talking and then moves to the next.
Gotcha. So I have to like talk now and be like super cool to do
Yeah.
something.
Right.
So my whole bit was pointless.
I know. And I was really hoping while you were on the bed, you would speak loud enough to hit the mic, because that would have been a great clip.
I know.
Finish the game. Aaron, and he's laying down. How funny would that be?
God,
Oh,
you gotta
but
let
did
me
it
know-
not cut to him?
No, you
Nope.
gotta let me know that next
That
time.
sucks.
Like that's a hosting thing. Whoever hosts this shit,
Hey,
come on. You
hey,
gotta
but guess
communicate.
what? Now this can be a clip.
Cheers.
Nope.
All right.
I
We'll
take
see
back
about
my
that.
cheers. Okay.
I gotta say, clip heavy episode.
Yeah, this has been a good episode.
This has been
is-
a phenomenal episode.
This is the
I
best
just want
I've
to
felt about an
say,
episode in a
Aaron,
while.
that's great to know, Finn. Jesus,
Don't tell the other people.
it's the best I felt about an episode in a long time.
It's-
Well, no, I'm just saying this episode has been especially good.
It's just
Yes.
because I gassed you guys up. Now I'm getting all like, you know.
I
get it.
know.
I think that's a
I've
big part of it.
done my best to keep up with him, but I don't think I can,
I'm leaving you in the dust, bro.
dude. I mean, I complimented each of your individual performances that were talked about, and you've still come out on top. So
I always come on top.
that is based. That is based and truthful.
Awesome.
We love a little like cum humor. I think cum is funny.
It really
Wait.
is.
Yeah.
Like
Top
that
tier
is a
comedy.
word that I have fallen madly in love with, especially recently. Just like sometimes when I send Aiden a streak, because Aiden does streaks. I don't know if he does streaks with either of you.
I don't.
You
use
guys aren't
Snapchat.
big
No.
Snapchat.
I'm not on Snapchat anymore.
No.
Both you guys are not on Snapchat. Anyway, we do a streak every night. Sometimes I'll just send him like a picture of my face, like completely serious, and go, "I'm gonna come on your face."
That's a good one. I do a lot of like overtly gay humor with Aiden as well. I do a lot of sexualizing him, trying to, I'll
Trying
touch
to
his
see,
thigh. Yeah,
Trying
just
to see.
just see what the reaction is.
see what it might be. Maybe unveil something. Aaron,
What's up, man?
it was a real pleasure having you on the show.
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah,
this is
man.
it.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
it's been a real pleasure talking with you. We appreciate your time. Again, not the most in advance as possible, but really appreciate your willingness to come on. Thanks for all the kind words. They were very, very nice.
Yeah, man.
We love you, man. We really we value you a lot as
Love
a
you,
friend.
Aaron.
So
Oh man, and I love you guys too. I appreciate y'all.
if you want to shout yourself out on any social
Yeah, where can
medias or
people find you?
anything, here's your opportunity.
Yeah, so not to steal from your 20 followers or anything like that, but if you're
Steal 'em all.
curious, my TikTok and Twitch are groovy_ish. It's groovy-ish. That's the whole brand. My TikTok is desperately struggling. If you guys can give me some support there, it's at about 22,000 followers. So if any of you 20 want to come through, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that.
Do
Truly
you really have 22,000 followers?
on TikTok, yeah, but I don't use it.
That's crazy. You should use it.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll,
you used
I'll
to be-
move.
You should
You used to be
repost.
big.
Please repost
I
our
will.
stuff on your TikTok.
I plan to.
Begging
Oh.
you.
See, that's awesome because you guys didn't even know that. You didn't even try to show me beforehand.
Oh,
Now
no.
you're like, that's genuine.
If we were going for like clout, we would have had Noah on here a long time ago.
Well, dude, I just want to say, I think that reminds us of kind of the essence of this pod is that it is just kind of a time capsule
Yeah,
for
exactly.
us.
It's just
This
for
is
us.
not really for anyone but us. I'm glad you brought that up. I feel like that's something we haven't made clear over the last 10 or so episodes.
Yeah, it's
this-
never really come up.
it's something I've always wanted to mention it, and then it just slips my mind.
Yeah.
But this is a podcast for us.
Yeah. And
If
so we
I
don't
could-
really care about what the reaction is.
Right. If I could
Gotcha.
go in and rename like the word podcast, like it would be time capsule.
Love that. Love it.
All right. On that note,
Aaron,
thank you, Aaron.
go follow Aaron. Groovy_ish.
Thanks, guys.
He's the GOAT.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for chatting with us, man. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
thanks
talk
so
to you
much.
later, man.
Of course, guys.
Deuces, gang.
Deuces, gang.
Bye, gang. Deuces, gang.